Trying to use Facebook to promote your business and you feel like your posts are just going nowhere? If that's you, keep listening, and happy Father's Day. So first I just want to be clear that I'm not trying to come off as a Facebook expert. I actually kind of hate posting on Facebook, and if you look at any pages I have, I don't really have a lot of followers and I really don't post that much. And I should, and I'm trying to. That's kind of the point of these videos. But I do understand the mechanics of how Facebook posts work, and I think there's this general idea that the more you post on Facebook, the more successful you're going to be, and I think there is some truth to that, but I also think you might just be kind of posting in vain if you don't really understand what's happening with your posts and why you're posting. So this video is more about the mechanics of a Facebook post, more so than how to actually build your following, although, you know, I'm going to include a few tips pretty much based on the algorithm that is the Facebook post. But I do want to start by saying that building a following is hard. I mean, it's really hard to get people to like your page. Just as an example, I recently did on my photography page a post about the flags on Main Street. You know, it's for the high school football team. And this post was shared 48 times, and I think it was seen by like 5,000 people. And I flat out asked in the post, like, hey, do me a favor, will you like my page? And I think I got a total of like 5 or 6 page likes from that post. I mean, seriously, it was shared 50 times by 50 different people, and 5 people total actually took the time to like my page. So when you first create your page and start trying to get likes, you enter what I call the popularity phase. And why do I call it that? Well, it's really based on how popular you are. You're going to get this initial influx of likes based on how many friends you have, really. And I don't have a lot of friends. I'm a recluse and I don't talk to enough people. And when I create a new page, I struggle to get more than like 30 likes initially. But for example, when I made the windmill page and sent out likes, that just kind of blew up. And in the first couple weeks, I think there were like 500 or 600 followers. So what happens is you hit a wall, you hit a baseline, and that's really when the work begins. Past that popularity phase of all your initial likes, that's when you really have to start grinding to get new likes. So what is a Facebook post? Well, there's 2 types of Facebook posts that I'm going to talk about. One is called an organic post and one is a paid post. Now the benefits to an organic post are pretty obvious. One is that you can make as many as you want. You can post 1,000 a day if you feel the need, and they're free. So it's pretty hard to beat free, but the question is how much are they actually working for you, and what is a way to get them to work for you more? So this video is about organic posting, but I feel like I should mention paid posts real quick, and they're kind of self-explanatory. You pay money for people to see them, and I just want to give one pro tip on that. If you're doing or running Facebook ads, do not boost your post. Make an individual post through the ad center and skip the whole boost post thing, because they're treated differently and they won't get the same type of traffic and recognition, okay? So I looked it up, and the average number of turtles that survive based on the amount of eggs that are laid is less than 1%. That means 99 point whatever percent of all eggs laid, those turtles don't make it to adulthood. Those are some pretty bad odds, aren't they? So you can think of your post kind of like these little turtles here. And Facebook limits your posts to about 7 to 10% of your followers. And what does that mean? So if you're not good at math, that means if you have 1,000 followers and you make an organic post, you can count on roughly 70 to 100 of your 1,000 followers actually seeing the post. Now those aren't very good numbers, are they? So to understand how to make the most out of your organic posts, I guess it's best to understand how Facebook works. You see, Facebook runs on an algorithm. They track everything you do, and not in some Illuminati kind of way. They track what you do because what they're doing is they're trying to keep you on their platform for the longest amount of time. So what they do is the more you look at a certain post, or the more you look at a certain type of post, the more they're going to put that type of post on your wall. So if you look at cute kittens all the time and watch the videos and comment and tee hee hee hoo hoo about it, then guess what? You're going to start seeing more cute kittens show up on your Facebook feed. So how do we use this information to our advantage? Well, it's pretty simple. You create posts that are engaging. Facebook is down to the point where when you're scrolling through, even if you slow down for a post to look at a picture for like say half a second, we're talking milliseconds here. Facebook recognizes that, and they're going to continue putting that kind of post and similar posts on your news feed that maybe they didn't before. And their algorithm is ever evolving, and it continues to change. And that's why when people say, oh, did you see this post on Facebook? No, I didn't, because I don't have the same interest as you. So Facebook doesn't deem that post as necessary to me. And the last tip is to always share your post. This has to do, again, with the Facebook algorithm. So on a private post, it's going to go to all my friends. So if I have 1,000 friends, 1,000 friends are going to see my shared post. But again, you know, the numbers are 7 to 10% if you post it from your page. So what you're doing is you're kind of double dipping. You're getting some of the followers to see it from your page likes, and then you're going to get all the people on your Facebook wall to see it, and hopefully they'll interact with it as well.